Fox here on channel John on the West, and this is my realm, Reborn, Redemption. And I don't know why I'm standing around here. I don't want to be here. Let's get on my Harriman and fly to Buscaron, because that's where I've got to go, right? Got to report to him. I just did the what's it called? The 1,000 Moors of Toto Rack, yes. Quite scary. No, it wasn't. But yeah, it could have been. It wasn't, but it might have been. No, it would have been stressful if I was really in real life in that situation. Let's say that. Saying that, riding on this monster would probably be stressful in real life as well. But look at that disorderly adventurer. Alright, let's get off. Let's unmount. Yes. Talk to Bus. Ah, you're back. Tell me the Sylph Elder as well. Thank the gods for that. I don't rightly know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad Frixio didn't come to any harm. Ah, but there I go tempting fate. Run over to Little Solace and secure us peace with the Sylphs before aught else befalls us, eh? Rest assured, I'll send a word to our friends at Charlan and twin out of both. You've done Gridania a great service this day, lass, and earned yourself a place of honour here at the Jufers in doing. Be sure to come by whenever you feel like a drop of Kikern and firewater. Well, I'm supposed to come back in a year, right? So, friend, there's something I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the Sylphs of Little Solace. This Azima Rose Oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of the tribe's elder, and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The woods are not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the woods safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the Sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together, and the 12s would with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of the hope that both Gridanian and Sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. Yes. So let's go back to the Sylphs, shall we? Let's get on our chocobo. Or whatever. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Where are the Sylphs? They can't be nearby that. Oh, hang on. You might be able to teleport there. 9 IVs. Yeah, I'm going to be lazy. No, 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 not Nold. Do I not have the 9 IVs? Do I still not have the 9 IVs? How have I not got the 9 IVs yet? I can teleport to Quarry now. That was very lazy, John. You're right there. Let's not teleport to Quarry now. I'm sure it's the same speed, but it seems slower, this flying thing. So, that red belly gutter. And yeah, I might have been able to do this before the episode. I didn't know he was doing that. No, we're experiencing the world as intended. 3 years after the fact, but whatever. We're still experiencing it. Still haven't done all the crafting jobs. I am due a crafting episode, and I release them in like batches of 8. It's basically one a day, but you know, it's more than one a day. But I was uploading them whenever, but I realised I should be releasing them on a schedule, so that's what I started doing. Which means that this video has been recorded 2 weeks in advance because I had a backlog. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Past these dudes. To the East Shroud. They could have given these places more interesting names. I mean, I sort of like it because it's very easy to figure out which one's which, but still. Alright, can we actually finally get the 9 IVs, please? Am I going to discover there's actually a place I already have called Hawthorne Hut? Yes, I am. I'm an idiot. That's not the first time that's happened, is it? Well, it didn't take too long. We got to fly on our Harriman. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's planning something for what? planning to go round that tree. That's what he's planning. And he might be planning a good deal of other things. Planning to land at some point, I imagine. But then again, I have a pretty good imagination. Maybe he won't land ever. Who knows? What's that little thing? Anyway, let's talk to the I have to click up on the screen to unmount. Yes, Norlexia. A gift from the walking one of Buscarian. A gift for these ones. Such a lovely scent. This one's never smelt anything like this before. Walking one Buscarian adventuring ones are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many walking ones are scary. Many walking ones utter many lies and much deception, but this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. Level 24 quest. Comaxio, believe in yourself. I see what they did there. So plot stuff? Well, it's all been plot stuff technically. This one's been expecting walking one. This one fetches elder one. This one is pleased to see walking one again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Oh god, his voice is too close to his. Please. Ah, there you are, Nemi. We've just been hearing tell of your deeds and daring do. Well done. The walking ones who aided Noraxia. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one, began when Imperial Ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Totorak. Would that this one had not. In Totorak, a sinister one, robed in black, tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. Yeah, we didn't get to see him because I just run away, otherwise the fight would start without me. A sinister one in black? Why do I have a feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? And they both agree. Elder Frixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seedseer. There you go, on the cat. This one sees. So, walking ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramu. Plainly put, yes. Your people summoned the Lord of Levin but once, yet that was single occurrence occasioned great alarm. Pardon? Great alarm. But it's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think you as friends. They don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why Elder Seedseer wrote to you. This one knows and respects Horn One's Canisena. Be assured, like walking ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Ramu to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counselled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ramu was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. Oh, look at that! That's Lord Ramu. That's cool. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how. So this one fled to Little Solace, with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramu. But walking ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Ramu. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Ramu is not callous and cruel. So walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland, where touch ones reside. Walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of an addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In case of the sylphs, Ramu's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers. And what about the abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered sylph's desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Ramu. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold, a timely reminder that challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Damn it, they do have two similar voices. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to Horned One, Canis Henna. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramu to rest. The Sylph's Elder is very responsible. I must say, you could learn a lot from him. Was that a jibe? If so, I feel it's only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognise reason if it punched her on the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Yes. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Minfilia all about it. Fear not. We will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this, and while we see to that, we should appreciate it if you would deliver Frixio's missive to Ada's Nest. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It's been an honour. This honour is one's... Pardon? The honour is this one's. Together let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Yeah, I lost his voice. Alright, so we're done with the sylphs. Please wait, walking one, Neme. Oh, we're not done with the sylphs. This one has yet to give walking one a token of this one's appreciation. When these ones summoned Lord Ramu, these ones were gifted with crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon walking one as symbol of these one's trust. Usual. He needs a bad voice, but never mind. I'll probably never speak to him again. I like my mask though. It's the Crystal Lady. Is this the third one? It is! Oh my god, it exploded on that star! But you can't even tell who I am because of my mask. This one was not mistaken about walking one. Walking one is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant light from within walking one enveloped the crystal this one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to walking one. Walking one must keep that crystal safe at all times. Before walking ones return to Gridania, this one would ask walking ones to watch touched ones. Pardon? So long as touched ones are not troubled, touched ones will not make trouble. If walking one witnesses touched ones making no trouble, mayhap walking ones can testify to walking ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for touched ones. Oh yeah, I forget I've got a sightseeing log that I've never used because it's really difficult. Where is it? Sightseeing log. Yeah, I got loads of them. 20. But yeah, I couldn't even do the first one, Limsa Limsa, even though it's look at the 3 boats. Never mind. Right, let's teleport to Miqo'te, I guess. Hope so. Otherwise I'm wasting money. Now I know what the next dungeon is because it's the last dungeon I've ever done. And that's Hawk Manor. But I assume that's a few hours away yet. I don't remember the quests leading up to it at all. I'm sure I'll be, you know, I remember when I see them, but... Oh dear. Yeah, I know I did. I know I did. Yes, I know I'm an idiot. God damn it, sorry. Supposed to look out. I was literally just given the quest. East of Little Shroud. There's Little Shroud. A little solace even. Yeah, sorry. Oh, look at that, he's got a flaming horse. An actual horse. I guess that's like, you know, the idea of riding a horse is like, wow, it's like riding a giant chicken. That's well weird. To them, I mean. Yeah, so I've got to go there. Believe in yourself. God damn it, I can't believe I did that. I should stop playing so late. I just figured I had time. I do have time, but I probably should do it earlier. Lark's Call. Look out! And look around. Try it again, not on a chocobo, shall I? There we go. Counts now. I'm gonna see evil dudes, aren't I? Oh, it's the touched ones. Yeah, purple. But they're not evil. These are tempered sylphs in the distance. You do not sense that they pose danger if left alone. Fair enough. Now I've got to go to bloody Adder's Nest. There we go. Wasted, what, 200 then? I've got, what, I've earned 45,000. Say it was 45. But yen, right, you gotta ignore the last 3 digits. Because they get so many digits. I don't know. Something like, I know that. I'm not saying that's how it converts. I'm just saying it makes it easier to kind of mentally process it. Okay. Can I? No. Oh, at least I got my black chocobo chick with me. Still in his egg. And there's a Vorsale Helloy. Ah, if it isn't Neme, how went the meeting with the sylphs? A missive from the Sylph Elder himself, if I may. So the sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Ramu. and so long as we leave the Tempered Ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. The Elder Seedseer will be overjoyed to hear that the Sylphs have welcomed our overtures, and in the knowledge that they bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling more conspicuous threats to our security. You have done this nation a great service, my friend. On behalf of all Gridanians, I give you my thanks. Alright, I'm gonna go see Minfilia. The Sylphic folk have been friends to Gridania. The mere thought of being at war with them pained Elder Seedseer to no end. But owing to your efforts, she will be able to rest easier, being the benevolent... Pardon? Benevolent. Yeah. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try and find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the Scions of the Seventh Dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may have led us into the needless conflict. Pray pass on my regards to Lady Minfilia. Oh, she's phoning me.
Hello? Hello, Neme. Can you hear me? It is I, Minfilia. Edith and Papa Melimo returned some little while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me with tales of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one primal may be struck from our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. Yet the end of one tale is but the start of another. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. I would apprise you of the present situation in person.
Okay. To the Steps of Nald. It's one of the new people. It's one of the dragon people. Oh, I didn't get to see what they look like. I wasn't too impressed with the dragon people, to be honest. They kind of look like humans with bits on their faces. I mean, if I was to make a new race, I'd want it to be completely different from the others. Alright, and now I'm going to teleport, sorry, it's a bit of a yawn there. Now I'm going to teleport to Horizon. Ah, I know what I'm doing. I planned this. I knew at some point I'd have to go back to the Minfilia, so I'd set up things so I could get there quickly, as cheaply as possible. It's still got loading screens, but... And then I can mount roulette. And make way this direction. Oh yeah. We're on a route. We're not on a roulette, John. We're on a mount. But what amount? Shut up, John. No, don't shut up. Continue talking to stop talking bollocks. Well, you may as well just tell me to shut up then. Because bollocks is what I talk. And much of it. Mucho bollocks. Grande bollocks. Lots of bollocks is the point I'm trying to make. Anyway, enough of that bollocks. Let's run past these, or fly past these midges. The smidges of midges and buzzards. The busy buzzards. And some guy from Fairy Tale. Let's go past all of them, down this corridor, and find the bar. The Tatooine. Here's the little town. Sorry. It's a bay, not a town. It's all the way down there. You can't just jump off. Use your mouse. So. And it's also, yay!
Well, if it isn't my favourite adventurer, welcome back, Neme. Lady Minfilia awaits you within the Solar. Please enter at your leisure.
Leisure. You're American. Yes, I'll enter the Waking Sands. Why not? I've got to have my mission explained to me. I'm remembering quite a lot left, but I'm confused because... Oh, it's the twins. I'm given to understand that the matter of Ramu has finally been resolved.
I fear resolve bespeaks a permanence we cannot rightly claim, yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Leven will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough. Thancred is sparing no effort. There are many and one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I've been meaning to ask, is Alice quite well? I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't, and nor have I, alas. Alice has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl, but you may be assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldesean report will serve you well. I take it we can proceed as discussed. Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to ask.
There I am. Oh look, I can see both sides of the door. Well, hello, Shorty.
It's good to see you again, Neme.
I know it is. Woo!
I've been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in Twelveswood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud.
And with that, we can strike Ramuh from the list.
So who's next? Sahagin and Leviathan?
The Lord of the Whirl has not answered his minion's call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Sahagin remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices, for a time at least. For a time bears repeating. I can ill afford to fall complacent. We can, even, whatever. As Ishtola says, unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty where next a primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows.
Any word on Titan?
The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long, you may depend upon it. Indeed. So, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with...
Gritania! Garuda! That is the primal of the Ixal who lived near Gritania. Yes, that's what I meant. So many malms to cover. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should not long have wanted for a more practicable solution. Practicable. Like practicable. Practicable? They're just standing in the corner. She's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? But one sure step at a time.
God, this is a very talky episode.
Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Hadder will handle all matters pertaining to Sylphs under the sage guidance of the Seed Seers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it.
It's looming there, that light bulb. I don't get it. No respite for the wicked. That was me clicking my finger like I was cool.
Is there something else, Neme?
Yeah, why don't you wear trousers? Why do you have the hole at the back of your dress? It's weird.
Beg pardon?
A man named Lahabre sporting a red mask. See, I didn't get to talk to Lahabre because skip the cutscene, and the cutscene wasn't in the list of videos you can rewatch. Sorry, but it's really annoying. Like, how do I watch it? Because if I watch it, I would have been locked out of the boss fight. Anyway,
beg pardon. A man named Le Habre, sporting a red mask and robed in black. 12 Preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Asians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this Le Habre. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to this...
Eek! Ah, it's outside. It's Tataru. Tataru! It's going to be something silly. It's a sylph. Oh, it's one of the sad ones.
A sylph in Thanalan? At long last, this one finds walking one Neme. This one was most dependable on these ones, is sent by Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. This one is called Noraxia. This one comes as friends. Let these ones be friends. You don't have to freak out. Pleasure to meet you, Noraxia.
Right, can I do stuff, please, game? Please? No? Yes? Let's thank Red. I guess it's the moment's respite. Did you enjoy it, the moment of respite? Ah, Minfilia.
Yes, Tataru is as ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged of the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to no end to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite, Neme, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Asians' presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding.
I'm back from the wood. I've got an achievement. Shadow of Darkness. I've got to investigate the mysterious Le Habre. So mysterious I didn't get to see the fucking cutscene he was in.
I'm afraid there's no rest for the Pardon? I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary, Neme. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man.
I hate the fucking word masked. How many syllables is that? 2. So how am I saying masked? Masked. Masked man. Stupid word. Masked man.
We must... That's a strange rant you just did there. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man, the Asian known as Le Habre. This is an ideal moment to do so while our hands are not bound, dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Asians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on the potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with the Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Ul'dah to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I wholly leave to your discretion. But whatever you do, do not forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Neme.
See, no, I'm always safe. Right. Teleport. No, sorry. I can't return. Damn. Steps null then. Damn. Trying to be all efficient and they won't let me. Since this is, I'm going to be an older for a while, maybe it's a good time to do crafting on the next episode. Maybe, who knows? I appreciate it's not the most exciting episode to do in the world, but it'd be nice to get it done. Then I can do stuff off screen if I really want. Though at the moment I'm a bit too busy to do crafting off screen. Masked man? Ah, you have come on behalf of the Scions, of course. Yes, we've already relayed to Lady Minfilia, and there's been a sighting of this rogue near the eastern Thanalan. A brass blade stationed at Highbridge described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I would point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde of Kikern. Fate can be a cruel mistress. But do not be quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, Highbridge sees its fair share of travellers. Folk always coming and going, and some among them may have caught a glimpse of your target. You could do worse than to speak with a merchant named Highbrow. The fellow's always starved for the customers, and he'd no doubt welcome your attention, whether or not you have coin or the mind to spend it. I remember this, actually. So let's make sure I know where it is. It's Highbridge, but where is Highbridge? Right, let's go to Dryburn then. There you go, money's no object. It's digital. I'm just glad to be doing something. I like a bit of the story, but making me say it out loud, I don't necessarily have to say it out loud, I've just chosen to. Not like anyone watches these, but really I'm just a crazy person talking to himself for hours on end. But whatever, I get enjoyment out of it. Don't judge me, you bastards. Alright, fine, you can judge me. What the hell? And at least I get to teleport at the end of the episode so I can go to sleep. It is 12:12. That's the wrong way, John. Pardon? It's the wrong way, John. Not mumbly get. There we are, he's up there. See him in the distance. He'll be a little short guy. He's called Highbrow. Of course he's a little short guy. Just little guy or short guy. You don't need to be little and short. I'm sure he doesn't mean to be little and short as well, but at least in this game there is variations. You could be the world's tallest. I've forgotten their names. Damn it, the adorable ones. You know, little ones. Oh, that guy really gets my goat. I've got a cold cup of tea, damn it. Welcome to Highbridge Adventure. Whatever you ask, I, Highbrow, can provide it. Probably. You're after a masked man? I'm not sure I have one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of the many rumours I've heard. You've been go a while, mayhap you'll learn a thing or two, eh? When the Order of Nathal began excavating the ruins below, I had hopes that Highbridge would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims, but thanks to the nigh endless beastmen raids, folk are all too afraid to come within a mile of here. I've sold everything I've owned to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick it out. But if things keep going as they are, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Whining don't do me any good though. No, for my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares. Spend a bit of coin to help struggling merchant. Masked man. I'll take your bloody masked man. I know what I said before, but vague rumours are all I've got. If you want to know about him, go and ask the other merchants. Okay, I shall. Let's get the inconvenient one first. Aye, I've heard tell of a masked devil. Seems he's been appearing not only around Hydebridge, but elsewhere around Thanaland too. Enough folk have reported seeing him to convince me he's more than a figment of the imagination, but little is known about him otherwise. Try someone else. Alright, I guess up. So I'm trying to drink tea at the same time. What shell of the masked man? I've heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. It said he wears a black hooded robe and looks right suspicious, and that's all I can say, although it is. Thanks. Blump, 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 blump. There's an impassive one up there. Have I seen a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't, nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough without shady characters lurking about. Folk have been giving Hydebridge a wide berth because of all the Kickern raids. None but the most devout pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. Right, I guess that's enough information. Let's talk to Hydebridge. At least he's got a voice. I mean, at least I've got a voice for him. Nothing worse than me being undecided on what a person should sound like. Judging by your expression, I take it you didn't learn much of use. Look, I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's just that things are tough for us merchants at the moment. The Kickern raids are so constant, so organised, we're beginning to suspect that someone's orchestrating it all. I tend to put my own welfare first, like most of us do, but it doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye out for your masked man if I see it or hear anything. You'll be the first to know. Neat. Do I get an enhanced goad? Oof. Thank goodness my goad's been enhanced. It really gets my goad. Oh. Ah, the investigator that's investigating stuff. Are you still on the trail of that masked man, by any chance? I happen to remember something, and would share it with you. You'll recall my telling of how the Kickern have been raiding Hydebridge nigh without cease. Well, there's a rumour that those filthy rats have been meeting the great hulk of a man in secret. While I can't say whether this mystery fellow you seek, or whether it's him or not, I reckon it's as good a lead as any. According to witnesses, the rendezvous takes place in the Kickern lair located southeast of here. If you go there, perhaps you'll come across some kind of clue. Be careful though, the nasty buggers don't take kindly to visitors. Don't worry, I'm a rogue. So I can grab it secretly and very stealthily. Let's stop doing that to the tune. Never! But let's get on out. So we can get a little bit closer. Look at those furballs. Not furballs, furballs. Exactly. Let's fight that guy. Be unmounted, you bastard, John. I'm trying to kill some people. Yeah, I get to do some fighting. Run away. It's stupid to run in, really. There we go, let's try that again. Also, I was sort of happy to kill something finally. So that was me putting my cup down. I see it, somebody else has marked it. There's an undecipherable letter over there. It's just a kitten going towards it, apparently. And we can get a mount out of here. Now, one thing I should do off screen is get more company seals, although I'm doing quite well. I don't know how many I'll need, but I think I'll need another 2,000 for reasons. Not for leveling up. Don't want to accidentally level up and then find I need 200 more. 2,000 more even. So let's hand in this undecipherable letter to Hihaiburu. Right, you should be here. There you are. So you did end up investigating the Kikern there. A letter you can't make heads or tails of. Let me see here. This is written in Amaljic. You're in luck. And just so happens I learned a spot of it back in the day. So as to expand my potential clientele. Seems the contents pertain to, wow, people trafficking. Got to be good. If I'm reading this right, the Kikern are trying to strike a deal with the Amalja. They mean to catch the hapless souls at hybrids and sell them off like sacks of popotos. Sacks of popotos, that's a thing that exists. To think that different tribes of beastmen are colluding in their villainy, I must warn everyone in them to maintain vigilance. You have my thanks, adventurer. Had you not braved the Kikern land, no one here would have known that what creatures were plotting until they actually began picking us off one by one. On the other hand, I suppose this means you're no closer to finding your man. Well, unless it's an Amalji you're looking for. But, it's probably not, is it? I've finally got some honest-to-God's information on your masked man. This time, it's the real thing, I swear. Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own two eyes. I was out for an evening stroll, minding my own business, when I noticed a column of smoke rising from a cliff over at Thal's Respite. Curious, I took myself there to find a masked man, your masked man, I'm sure of it, standing by a fire. As if in answer, some Kikern appeared soon afterwards, and the group began talking at length. I'm afraid I was too far out of earshot to hear anything of any use. After the group had dispersed, an idea came to me. If you were to use this smouldering coal to start a fire, you might be able to arrange a similar meeting. It will be dangerous, and I shouldn't doubt you proving yourself more than a match for a pack of rats. So what do you think? That's some sound, reliable information, even if I do say so myself. Well worth all the lingering about you've been doing, wouldn't you say? I guess so. So, alright, let's get on the mount. And while I'm past things, I have a sneaking suspicion there's things to kill along the way. That'll be in my journal. Hoping so. Once I hit 30, that's when it's going to be a worry again. Because it's, oh, hang on. No, it won't. Yeah, well. Oh, whatever. Oh, I'll figure that out at level 30, won't I? Put it on Dex. I don't know if there's any reason to put it on anything else. Bit of a strange mechanic there, to be honest. Alright, let's summon some Ratmen. There's my destination. Let's figure out how to get up there. There we go. There we go, the first soldier. Take him down. Shouldn't be too difficult. Go for all my advantages. There we go. I've now got another teleport. Guess that's all I was looking out for. Ward of the Destroyer to Hybrid. So he's been unreliable again, I see. Right, I guess one more quest and I'll have to let you go. See if we can find this masked man. Masked. Masked. Cool, that sounds weird without how I say it. I don't remember driving this far away. Birding this far away. Whatever the appropriate word is. Clearly I did, I just don't remember it. I wouldn't have made the path secretly faster longer on the way back. Back so soon. This scroll, it bears a prayer to R'lyeh the Destroyer. In case you're unfamiliar, R'lyeh is the guardian deity of Alamigo, which is currently under Garlean rule. It's highly uncommon for folk of other nations to revere him. I'd wager my last guild your assailant was an Alamigan. It seems this masked man of yours is very well connected. I must confess the merchant in me envies such a diverse network of contacts. That self-same merchant also senses danger ahead, and darkness besides. Are you certain you'd rather not take things nice and slow here at Highbridge? Ooh, new clothing finally. Actually, didn't I not have new clothing earlier? Yeah, sort of looked the same, but darker. I can sell that piece, can't I? Let's memorise it as well. I'll sell that bit. There's a new dude. The Alamigan bandit you had a run-in with is somehow connected to your masked man of mystery. So, it stands to reason that if you want to pick up the trail again, you should head to Little Alamigo, over in southern Thanalan. Just so you know what to expect, the settlement is the favoured destination for those refugees who couldn't adapt to life in Alda. and the hearts of the denizens are said to have been barren as the wasteland they live in. And for all intents and purposes, it's a lawless place. Be prepared for not so warm welcome. Yes, yeah, I remember Alamigo as well. Now, I'm not certain how much of this will help, how much help she will be, but just so happens I have a daughter who has relocated to Alamigo. Her name is Haria, and it shouldn't hurt to seek her out first. And while you have her attention, I'd be obliged if you can send my love. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I suppose this is it then. I'd hoped you'd be linger around for a while, cuddle some fiends, spend some coin, what have you. Sometimes something tells me that you're destined for greater things. Wherever you end up, I wish you the best. I guess I should let you go because I don't know where little Alamigo is. But I might have it already. Southern Dunland. Ooh, look, it's got a teleporty thing. How do I get here? Steps of Gnald, I guess. Yeah. Right, I'm going to let you go since I'm going back to Steps of Gnald. I've been John Proxy and Channel John West. I've been having a, this has been my Realm Reborn Redemption. And I'll see you guys next time.